Thank you. What's happening?
What's up? This is a film report. um, no. Keep this in. Ready? Redo in. Ready? Same as me.
Hold on.
What's up?
What's up?
This is a film report.
Mm-hmm.
Little Shop of Horrors. Gang. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another film report. Today, we're doing Little Shop of Horrors as scheduled. I believe.
Horrors, not horse. Horrors.
See, now we got to start over. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Little Shop of Horrors, directed by Frank Oz. I remember that. It's a little story, little musical about a plant from space.
Plant.
This is Audrey 3.
Yep.
But
It pricks.
Rick
There's a bit
Moranis.
of blood on there, actually.
Probably. I have blood on that. I haven't.
Aubrey 3.
Well, I think we may have just named Audrey 3. We'll decide eventually. Right now, it's Audrey 3. We'll write the names down eventually.
At some point, somewhere, sometime.
Well, as back to Little Shop of Horrors. Hope y'all watched it along with us to do a film report along with us.
Mm-hmm.
So today, little synopsis. I was kind of already giving it. It's a plant from space.
Mm-hmm.
It's a musical. Rick Moranis finds this plant.
Plant.
Seymour's the Rick Moranis' character. Yeah, and the plant's hungry.
The plant's always hungry.
You want to add anything to that synopsis? Because I think that's about all. No, just a short little synopsis. Plant from space, hungry.
It's like Groot,
singing.
but evil.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. It's what is it called? Like the snappy plant ones?
Flying Venus flytrap.
Yeah, it's like a Venus flytrap, but an alien version.
Yes,
And it kind of looks like a vagina if you look at it like a different way.
Yeah, just before we even get into our questions, I love this movie. I hadn't seen this in a very long time. I watched it for theater class.
Really?
Yes, because whatever her name was before the most recent.
Mrs. Allie.
Yeah, she's awesome. Loved her.
I liked her.
But yeah,
A lot of people
shout out
hated
to
her.
Miss Allie.
Yep.
But yeah, just moving on to the questions. I mean, hopefully you watched the movie, so we shouldn't really need to give a synopsis because you should have watched it. It's on HBO Max. Should mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Love this movie. But yeah, just jump into the questions. Super specific genre. What did you say, Win?
Horror theater.
Horror theater. Yeah, I said horror.
There's a lot of singing.
Yeah, music.
Horror musical.
Horror musical drama. Yeah, well.
I don't know if it's actually a horror though. It's mostly
okay. See, I feel like said that on a couple things. Like,
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
said
know
that
if
on a
it's
bunch.
horror,
Yeah.
but like, I think you're basing horror too much in the fact of like slasher and like
I'm basing it more of like there's like some fear factor to it.
that Audrey too scary.
I don't think so.
Well, it's because it's lighthearted, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could make an actual jump scary
I don't
movie.
think that movie is lighthearted at all.
Oh no, I mean the
It's so
themes
dark.
are it's very dark,
Yeah.
but like it's got music, so it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
But yeah, we said like horror musical basically, and I threw drama in there because why not?
Yeah.
You got some drama with the dentist and Aubrey.
Yeah. Audrey.
Audrey.
You said Aubrey like twice earlier.
It's dyslexicism.
Dyslexicism.
Oh, I mean, honestly.
Dyslexicism.
Mhm.
Dyslexicism.
Well, moving on. Favorite characters. Who is your favorite character, Win?
Probably the dentist.
The dentist?
Yeah.
He's the most messed up guy.
Yeah, I know, but he's like a weird asshole type.
Yeah, he is weird.
Yeah, I don't even
I
know
also
where to
love
categorize
Steve
him.
Martin, so
Yeah.
it's funny to see him
Yeah.
without gray hair.
Yeah.
But mine, I would say he's probably up there.
Yeah.
But because even, to be honest, like Seymour and Audrey, they're just like kind of whatever. I don't like. I liked their musical numbers. I like those, to be honest.
It was pretty good.
But
I like the way she
I
sings.
just like it's like, eh.
I'm assuming they're both singing their parts. I don't know if they're like if it's like dubbed over, like someone else is singing for them.
See, I don't know 100%. I would think they probably are. I mean, it looked good, and this was what, the 80s, I think it was.
I think it was 89.
Let me look.
Something like that.
This does feel like just barely into the 90s.
I could be completely wrong, but it does look like a 89 kind of movie where it's like all the things are filmed
86.
on set.
86.
Okay.
Yeah, you could. I loved like it. Just like the little set pieces they have. Like it feels like it almost is a play, and I'm sure they were going for that.
There was one area where it just looked like it was the same corner as one of the movies we just watched. It was I don't know why, but I was looking hard, like I was really looking closely into one of them, and it's like I was like, yeah, that looks like it's the same corner that they used for the first one that we watched.
House of a Thousand Corpses. Go watch that video.
Go watch it.
Go watch our first film report. First, watch the movie, and then answer the questions along with us down below, or email them to us. Hit us up in our social medias. Words. God, I'm just on it today. Let's go.
I think we're just full because we ate a lot of bratwurst.
Yeah.
I ate 3.
Yeah, I had 3 as well.
Full. You ate 2?
Yeah, you had McDonald's, Matthew. You shouldn't have had any.
Yeah, he had McDonald's and
just kidding.
bratwurst.
He's the growing boy. Okay, but my favorite character, Audrey 2. Love him.
Audrey 2?
He's just so cool. I love like the prop of him, and like even though a lot of it is very basic, but like the mouth movements and stuff, and just this character, he's just like, hey,
I don't know if it is it puppeted or is it.
I think it is. I don't think this was special effect. I mean, this was, I think, before.
No, I think it was after, because like special effects kind of started like in the 80s.
Yeah, but not like the mouth movements. Those look so good. Like,
yeah,
I definitely think
I'm
pretty sure it's just one big puppet. I think I remember like hearing that or someone telling me that. Probably in that.
That's pretty good though.
Probably in that theater class. Yeah, the biggest thing, like it could just be like this, but even like the back lips like moved. And I was like, whole like yes,
and
like
the tongue, and then like
yeah, and even like literally the scariest part of this movie for me, like its mouth, inside its mouth sometimes just looks so gross, but I'm just like, still cool. But yeah, Audrey too, just a loser, honestly. Also, he's just like, come on, feed me that guy. Come on.
I didn't actually expect him to be like a actual alien though. I wasn't.
Yeah, that I feel like that is kind of. It should. If I were to do it, it would be like, that eclipse. Yeah, the eclipse did it. Yeah. But whatever. It made it sentient.
It's a
but
little beam.
It is just like, aliens. Maybe the aliens were in, right?
It's not. We should say that this isn't very traditional kind of filmmaking.
No, not at all.
Because it was all based on a musical, so it's a lot of stage. Like
I think it's a book as well.
Oh, I don't know that.
And it's an even older like TV show.
Oh, I can see that.
But like, yeah, I just, it's fun. It's just a really fun movie. But moving on, I added a separate thing that you may not have in your notes, but I put favorite song.
Favorite song. The one with Audrey too. Singing about eating the
Feed
dentist. Me. Feed me, yeah.
Yes. Feed me, Seymour. I said Feed Me as well, but just thinking about it, Out of Skid Row,
Out of Skid Row, yeah.
I really like that one as well. That was also, like, a lot of these feel like a play like song. That one almost felt like an actual song, if you know what I mean. Not to like take away from any of the other ones, but like it's a good song. But yeah, Feed Me.
I thought Skid Row mean something else.
Maybe.
I thought it meant something about pooping.
I'm pretty sure it does. Well, like something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just to add a little. And actually, I'm gonna hop back, and I think I'm gonna add this to our questions every time. Least favorite character.
Least favorite character.
Because some of the past few film reports we haven't done.
Yeah.
We've done. I don't feel like there's room to have a least favorite character.
No, I don't think I have a.
Mine's I have one. Mine's Audrey.
Okay.
Her voice, it got me, man. I was just not a fan. But
I want to. Probably between Seymour or Audrey.
Yeah, and it's so funny.
That's very high though. That's not like.
I know it's so funny though that they're like the main characters and they're the least kind of interesting. Yeah. But even Bill Murray's character.
He was interesting. I think he did most of that like improv.
I'd believe it.
Yeah,
I could just see him doing that. But yeah, so yeah, least favorite character, Audrey Seymour. But again, it's just like there's not much room. There's like 5, 6 main characters, and it's just and all of them get eaten anyway. So
except for the guy that runs the place. I don't remember his name.
no, he got eaten.
Oh, he got eaten.
Well,
Wow,
okay.
I
Well,
completely
you
missed
may
that.
have watched. I think no, there was a separate. I watched the director's cut.
Yeah, there was a director's cut. I know.
I
that one.
watched that.
Okay, I didn't
So
see that.
yeah, I was
No.
about to say we may have some discrepancies. I should have mentioned that. But yeah, it may have been a director's cut thing.
Yeah,
but
probably a director's cut. I didn't watch the director's cut.
but if you could have one thing from on set, what would it be?
Little Aubrey too.
The little one.
Yeah, the one
That'd
that
be
was on the
pretty
table.
cool. I bet we could. I may find that.
Yeah, we could
I'm
probably
sure they
find
have a little
prop.
replica, and I may order one.
That'd be interesting.
But no, what I would want is the big ass one. But the one specifically with the purple mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked how it's
The
color.
matured one.
I think it was one of the. But there was one where it just was purple, and then there was one where it was purple and it was like wet. I was just like, I want the one that's not wet.
You don't want the one that's wet?
No,
I would take that.
but no, that thing. I bet the puppet's probably the size of this room, if not bigger.
Maybe half of it.
Like height wise,
Yeah.
definitely I would think bigger. It just
Yeah.
looks like it's big, but
What? It looks like a wet plant.
wet.
Yeah, I want the
No,
wet
no,
one.
no. I don't want. Yeah, it. I'm sure it's big.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like maybe the size of this actually.
But the biggest ones, like it had to have been bigger than like our light here.
Yeah, I can
But-
see that.
Yeah, so I'd want the big Audrey.
Yeah.
But if you could change one thing to make it better, what would you do?
The set.
A set.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing that's like distracting me the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's so confusing. Like sometimes it looks like they're in the same place. Like they're just
They're
redressed
just
it.
yeah,
and
and I think
then-
that's kind of the play feel that
Yeah, that's
they're going for.
Yeah.
But what I said is, and normally not about this in movies, but I said more violent. Like violence doesn't
Someone should be
always
cut in
make it
half.
better, but yeah, like because literally it's just like bite, swallow.
Swallow,
And
yeah.
there's no like, and like when Audrey dies,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I hope
she
the-
looks fine.
I hope the remake does that.
Yes. And let's just hop to that question. We also have likes and dislikes. We'll get to that. But would you remake this?
Yeah.
Yes, and it is. So
Yeah, it is getting remade.
it is getting remade. Would we remake it ourselves? I'd love to.
No, I'd love to.
I'd
love to do it.
Literally, that's been all these movies. We'd love
Yeah.
just to make a movie.
Yeah.
But likes and dislikes.
I like the songs a lot.
I do. I felt like there was no like bad songs, and they then weren't the entire movie like
Yeah.
some musicals, Cats. And that movie was just bad. But
I still like the theatrical origins to it. Like,
Yes,
it's like they
it's-
stuck with that.
yeah,
and
they
didn't try
really
to be an actual like.
they didn't
movie
like stray
movie.
from it. It was
Yeah.
just like this is a musical,
Yeah.
but it's a movie as well.
Yeah.
And it's great. And I'm sure I don't know what else Frank Oz has done, but I bet he has a theatrical background, I would
Yeah.
assume. But yeah, it was great.
I think he might have done the original for this.
I believe it. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I don't know.
I will look. While I'm looking, give what's your rating out of 10?
Ooh, wait, you didn't say your dislikes.
Oh, my
Or your
likes
like
and
or
dislikes. My dislikes would be the sets, probably like the changing. I mean, it's I like it because it feels like it's still a play, but
Yeah.
it's a little distracting. But
I
again,
didn't like the fact that it looked like in some areas it was just right next to the store, like Aubrey's house or Audrey's house.
yeah, like
And then like in another shot, it's like right over like a block away or something. It just looked, I don't know. It was very, it was just very confusing to keep track of like where things
that's-
were.
You know what? I feel kind of stupid.
What?
You know who Frank Oz is?
Who?
The voice of Yoda.
Oh, that's cool.
And he was Fozzie Bear or he is. He does voices for Muppets and stuff as well.
Did he voice Audrey too?
No, who voiced Audrey too? Levi Stubbs.
Don't know who that is.
He's a singer. Oh, that may be the singing voice. No, yeah, it's Levi. He's a singer. I think he was in a band or something. I don't know. But I like who they have casted as the next one, because like it Audrey 2 is very like sassy.
Yeah.
For in the remake, Billy Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He's gonna be Audrey 2, and I'm just like, I see it. I definitely like the cast so far, because you've got for the remake, you've got Scarlett Johansson as Audrey, and then she can play a ditzy idiot pretty well. Love her. But Chris Evans as the dentist guy, which again, we've seen he can play just a loser, dickhead, and Knives Out, and then Taron Egerton as Seymour, and I can see him playing kind of a wimpy.
Yeah,
it's a good cast already, and I think that's all they have announced. But yeah, it's very. I
wonder if they're gonna stick with that, like with that kind of like the same setting, not same setting, but like the stage they use for it. Because like I'm pretty sure it's in like Universal Studios. Warner Brothers.
I don't know. I'm interested. I don't think I'll like the remake more than this one.
I don't know. They're probably gonna do a more realistic aspect to it.
Yeah, like they may make it more horror type esque, but it's gotta be cheesy.
Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna be like an hour and a half long or 2 hours.
Yeah, because this is also just the perfect amount of time for this movie, but also adding to my likes the ending where there's just a bunch of Audrey 2s taking over the world and they're just singing. It's great. I love it. But out of 10, what would you say?
5 or 6.
5 or 6?
I take that back. Maybe
no.
6.5.
I don't want to. I said 7.5 because I just love this movie. I have good memories of it from theater class. But
I liked Altered State more better than this.
Yeah, I do too. And I think I gave Altered States like an 8. I can probably check on my notes. But yeah, 7.5 is what I'm sticking with. It's just like I gave it an 8. But it's just good movie. Like overall, it's a good musical.
Yeah,
like
it was very entertaining the entire time. It wasn't like it didn't go off the rails with like the stage, like the musical stage thing.
I mean, the movie went off the rails for sure, but
no, like I'm just talking about like like in Cats they really just did everything as big as possible.
Yeah,
and they didn't really stick with that like almost
the base, like a play, literally. And I don't know, Cats. Just to talk about Cats, like the play itself is not like for the story or anything. It's about the acrobatics they do, and that's why it's so popular. And I don't know why they made it into a movie.
They probably thought it was a good idea because like,
I saw it.
Theaters, Broadway shows were getting popular at the time. Like it was so popular. Like people were talking about Hamilton a lot.
Yeah.
And, like,
well, just do like a really good production of like recorded of a Cats play. Don't
I think I would have liked this more if it was like I would have liked Cats more if it was just a theater.
I don't know why we're talking about Cats. That's like a whole episode.
It was just a very
which is
movie.
on HBO Max. So if you haven't seen it,
Cats is on HBO Max.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, Jason Derulo and Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, the big cast, dude. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's I wouldn't be surprised if Little Shop of Horrors is kind of being pushed back a little so people forget about Cats. Like theatrical stuff. Ooh.
I just want the butthole edit.
No.
Actually, it wasn't true anyways. You don't want to see the butthole.
Did you?
edit?
Okay. Just this is just extra, but like did you see the original like edit of Cats? Because they sent out a second copy because the first one, the like effects weren't like
finished.
Yeah, they weren't finished, or like they just didn't care. Yeah, or just seen a clip of it. It looks so bad.
Someone was talking about that where it was like because people were demanding a better version of it. Like,
there's no better version.
No, like the VFX.
Yeah. That's fair.
I didn't see the first edit. I gotta look that up.
I saw it was when I worked, or I didn't work there. I just popped my head in after like a movie I went and saw it, and I saw like the cockroach scene and with the bad effects. It was so bad. But Yeah.
This was better than Cats, and this movie was made in 1986.
This is true. Yeah. So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, solid movie. Solid. It's a good Halloween movie. This is definitely
a fun movie.
This is a good time of year to watch this movie. That's why we're doing these Halloween special film reports.
Don't let your kids watch it though.
It's very. I don't know. It's got adult themes, but I'd watch my kid. I'd watch my kid watch this. No, I'd let my kid watch this.
You'd let your kid watch this?
I may be misremembering something, but there's nothing.
The dentist is pretty bad.
Yeah.
He said some weird shit. And then
he does, but again, it's like if I was a kid, I wouldn't.
And then they talk about like beating women, domestic abuse stuff.
Yes, but it's just like it plays it off well as being like, yes, that's a very adult theme, but it's still kind of hidden under some, like every kids movie has that. I'm assuming this was probably even rated PG. If
I wouldn't be surprised if it was rated.
Oh, it's PG-13.
Okay, well,
I'm surprised they didn't go for a little more. You know what I mean? But I think overall, good movie, good musical.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and announce our next film report, which is gonna be. Well, let me find the correct name for this but it's the Charlie Brown Halloween movie. I think it's Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown. Yes.
He doesn't like Charlie Brown.
Satanist. That's who doesn't like Charlie Brown.
No, the people who cut you in traffic.
Yes.
They
Well,
don't like Charlie Brown.
That's our next one. We know it's not. I don't think it's on any streaming service, but it's normally on TV around this time. So hopefully you can catch it and catch our next episode. It's gonna be the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown.
Plumpkin.
The Plumpkin.
The Pumpkin.
Love. What's his name? Giraldi. Peter Giraldi. I think it's the guy, the piano man for these. Love him. So we'll talk about that on next episode. So thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, social medias, link, bio, description.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. YouTube, Patreon, subscribe, comment, eat hot dogs.
It's not a hot dog.
Eat bratwurst.
It's a bratwurst, yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all next time on the next film report. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Goodbye. Bye.